long story short, since we only had the composite conversation, we didn't use tracking software. We don't really know how well we're doing scientifically like we normally do, but I'm guessing I'm around 50%, probably between 50 and 54%. Like, so I think 4 wins I can say is a break even or better, and then 5 is better.
Yeah, I feel like
After
I've
7 games,
I've
yeah.
gone 5-3 quite a lot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but obviously I had some bust outs. I haven't had a lot of 7-win runs actually. It's very few this time. Uh, so yeah, I'm gonna say the 5-3 is the line for me.
5-3 is a lot. Well, that you two heads are better than one, or
Yeah,
two
because I
heads
think I did 5-3 a bunch, but then also
weight it
my
down.
like O3s weighted down just below. So if we
Yeah,
go
I
five
think
and
that
three
five,
together,
4 is a push, 5 is better.
yep,
I think before we actually draft, I kind of like this format. Um, I feel there's enough synergies that like the bombs are very good, but you can win on synergies. But at the same time, I don't know. It's just like isn't it's probably not gonna be an all timer or anything. I guess it's
yeah,
perfectly cromulent, but it's basically just like an enhanced core set. I guess is what you have to
that
realize.
yeah, that's my feeling too. And especially on arena, there's a lot more. So a bit more variance, a bit more aggro heavy. Although it hasn't quite been as bad as some other sets have
I've
been.
had really good success with just like dumb aggro, like
Yeah,
a white. I 7 wins with a white red deck that just had 2 burner battle hammers and just like equipped crappy flyers. Um, that worked, and I mean I had some good cards too. Like, but I mean like they weren't that important really. So I mean I've tried to stay open as like I always do, but a lot of times I found that like the synergies, like I've had life gain deck with no payoffs, and I've had
mm,
like a die rolling deck with no die rolls, and so like like I was open, but there was never really a chance to move, and just the cards didn't get opened, and I don't know if that's just like there's insufficient support or I just have bad luck. Like I'm not saying that it means much, but I'm still having fun with it. I'm not quitting it yet, so we'll see what happens.
yep. Let's get into it, and then we can go over some of the stuff afterwards.
Awesome.
The biggest change since the last time we recorded is that I changed my avatar for the first time.
Oh, I changed. Yeah, I had something extra. I changed mine. Okay, so Eye of Vecna is a very expensive equipment that's bad. Basically, it hurts you too much. I think not equipment,
Not
artifact
equipment,
that lets you draw.
cards.
Eccentric Apprentice is a nice Windrake that has upside. Um, and Drider seems strong, though I've never seen it connect to actual
Yeah,
utility.
that's my big thing. Like I like the card in theory, but then in practice, it never seems to really get there.
Owlbear's a very good common, top 10 common probably. But I think we're on Eccentric Apprentice or Drider. What do you think?
Huh. I think I like the Eye of Vecna better than you do.
Is
Um,
well, so Eye of Vecna is kind of like a green white card probably,
it's
but I
better in
think
the
a lot
life
of
gain decks, and it's also very good in the very aggro decks.
I haven't played it, but that's fine. I mean, it's a rare, so you're not gonna get an opportunity to see it again. I think that I think
Yeah,
it's probably a higher variance pick with better upside.
right. I don't think there's anything else that's blowing us away, so I regret it.
Genius Smith is not enough artifact support. Goblin Morningstar, Hulking Bugbear are fine aggro cards, die roll cards, but I think Grim Bounty is the best card here.
Yeah, probably.
So
I actually think the Goblin Morningstar overperforms just because it's 2 mana, it comes with a body,
oh
roughly half
yeah,
the time it equips, and then the trample is huge, and there's not a ton of ways to get trample in this format. But I agree with you that Grim Bounty's the better card here.
yeah, I think that the Morningstar does pretty well. Um, and I've had really good luck with it as well. But I think we can take. What do you want to take? You still think Grim Bounty's the better card, though, right?
Yeah, I would probably.
Okay.
I mean, it could go either way, but ooh, actually,
Um,
this card I think is very good.
yeah, that card is very. It's a 2/2 body. It has pumping and it has other stuff too.
put some more bodies in. Otherwise, probably be on owlbear.
Yeah,
Um,
but I think the uncommon battlecry goblin makes sense.
yeah, makes me wish I had taken the Morning Star.
Bust monster, if we're gonna stay in red, is pretty good. It I don't know if there's anything else I'd really care about. Clouding skeleton is not that good.
It's fine. Yeah, but
It's
it's
fine.
filler. Yeah,
Dueling rapier, boots of speed. We only if we care about equipment, and we don't. So I think rust monster is really where
yep.
we are here. There's a goblin warning star. Ask and you shall receive.
We're doing it, and so at this
Yeah.
point, what
Swarming
else?
goblins that could come back, maybe. Priest of Ancient Lore is probably the best card in the pack right now, actually, but
Yeah.
we don't want to go there.
So solidifying some red here,
Could
and
get out
probably
of
nothing
aggressive.
else.
Um, Valor Singer, not bad here.
Yep.
Sepulchre Ghoul, not bad if we have a lot of crappy bodies. Iron Hexblade, we are in the treasure colors. Um,
This is another card that I think kind of overperforms, although I.
I think yeah, but that would be a 3/3. It's basically a 3/3 body where you can move the one power around. That's pretty strong.
Yep.
What we want to be doing, so that's fine. We can take that. Um, if we want Red Dragon, I think we'd probably just take, even though it's high cost for us.
Yeah, I
Like
think that's
it's still
fine.
super duper good. It's like a lava axe that sticks around. I mean, not quite, but yeah, it's very strong.
Yep.
So I think we take it. We can still get out of black anytime. I guess I take Hired Hexblade. Just 2 drop has synergy with our colors.
Sure. Yep. Just there to really think about. Um,
Forming goblins. We want
yeah.
goblin synergies, right?
Yep.
And we're moving into like aggressive, but we're probably not going to be 16 lands the way we're going.
Right. I would agree with that.
Unless we get really big treasure payoffs, I guess. Hoarding Ogre, probably.
Yeah, that would be my pick too. Another card that I think very, very much overperforms, especially in the red black deck.
Yeah, and it Hired Hexblade becomes a cantrip, very strong.
Yep.
Brazen Dwarf for not playing it. I mean, none of these cards are going to make our deck.
We'll just keep cutting red and not playing it.
Boots of Speed.
These are also both fine green cards.
Oh, those are both very playable in green. Probably Earth Cult Elemental.
Yeah.
We could take a speculative price of loyalty because if we get the sack outlets, it can be very strong for
Right.
what we want to be doing.
In general, I get it pretty late though. On a
Yes,
bad
so
card.
Earth Cult Elemental at 14th is pretty good for us.
Not gonna
Orbit Dragon
take
kind of
that.
playable.
Uh,
Really good pack for us. So we got Tiger Tribe Hunter, Precipitous Drop, Critical Hit.
I don't like critical hits, ironically enough.
Yeah,
I think it's got to be Dragon's Fire.
I think it's Dragonfire. I like Tiger Tribe Hunter and what we're trying to do, but we just can't pass up that kind of removal.
Yeah.
We have another dragon too, which gives it a slight upside. I think it's just the easy choice, and Orbit Dragon kind of stinks.
Fighter Class A.
We could splash Fighter Class, but we don't care about equipment at the moment. Although Eye of Vecna is good. I mean, that would get us to that, and we could be on the lookout for more.
Eye of Vecna's not an equipment, so it doesn't
Oh,
actually.
it's not equipment. Why do I keep thinking that?
You're thinking of the hand.
Yeah, Jaden Sellsword is treasure payoff.
I've actually been pretty unimpressed. Usually, by the time you can play it, like the abilities it gets
Yeah.
from treasure don't matter.
Hired Robber is probably not what we want to be doing right now.
Yeah,
So do we just speculate on Fighter?
I think so. There's not much else here. I mean, again,
Fighter
like,
class lets us find an equipment, lets us equip cheaper, and lets us go, basically.
yeah.
The different class levels. So we will see.
I mean, could just move into red white, right? With this.
Plate armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just take plate armor. I mean, Priest of Ancient Lore is also pretty strong.
Yeah.
But I think we just take plate armor, and we could move out of black, basically. That's what the advantage of being open is. Black is very. There's not a lot here. I guess dueling. are we really a dueling rapier right here? I mean, Dawnbringer Cleric, sometimes when you snipe a class enchantment, it feels very strong.
Yeah.
Potion of Healing could give us some life so that the Eye of Vecna doesn't kill us.
The
But I think so could Dawnbringer Cleric. So I kind of
yeah.
like
I
Dawnbringer
was
here.
gonna say it's better for that. Yeah.
If we're gonna think about equipment, Dwarfhold Champion's where we want to be. I think
Yep.
we can probably cut the Grim Bounty and Hired Hexblade at this point.
Kind of surprised because it seems like red white is overrepresented, but
Um, Steadfast Paladin. If we're gonna do equipment and stuff, and we're worried about our life total, I mean, that's really where we want to be
yep.
for competitive life game. I'm totally
That
down for that. Wow, white is very open. We're prescient to do this. Planar ally or half elf monk.
Planner Ally is a lot like it's a lot
Yeah,
better
and we're
card.
not,
And
we're
it's
not really in the dungeon that much right now.
yeah. Oh, it's just kind of upside, just being a 3/3 flyer that we can throw equipment on. I think.
Yeah, we really want to get the one mana hawk if we can find it.
Yeah.
The monk of the open hand I have not used enough to know, but the +2 mace is perfectly cromulent.
Yeah. I'm down with that.
Okay. Critical hit and swarming goblins at wheel toss, and you hear something on watch.
It's
So
also fine. Let's see.
how many goblins we at? Like four, three.
I
Warning starts effectively a goblin.
right. Yeah, I think we should take Swarming Goblins. I think critical hit's just bad.
No, yeah, critical hit's bad. So
And
you see, if you hear something on watch, it's pretty strong.
sure.
It is passive. Probably a Gloomstalker just for curve purposes, even though we won't play it.
Yep.
Can't imagine running two Earth Elementals. Potion of Healing, probably not gonna play it.
And
Whichever uncommon you want to hate. So like, is green like some of these drafts? I just have no idea what's going on.
yeah,
It's like
exactly.
I move into open color, and then it's like, oh, these playable green cards are just not being taken.
Right. Well, that
Exalted D. I don't know that we have the life to do that.
yeah, we're not the dedicated life gain deck.
Delver's Torch or Dragon's Fire, though, are both solid for what we want to be doing.
Yeah, I think
I
we.
think Dragon's Fire.
It's just so efficient.
Yeah, I agree.
So there's a number of twos here.
You can probably cut Boots of Speed.
Probably.
Let's see. This pack is not great for us.
I still like Cross Monster.
Yeah, I mean we don't have a ton of artifacts and treasure to feed it, but we can be on the lookout for that because we do have two of them.
Yeah. Well, also, just it's a first strike, and again, it's
Yeah, and sort of activation. Like if we're like at low life, then Eye of Vecna can be cashed in for winning a combat.
oh yeah. Be the Eye of Vecna to a Rust Monster. That's the ticket.
I think I would probably rule Rust Monsters can't destroy artifacts in a D&D game. Like artifacts.
Right. Right.
Warlock class is massively overperformed, but we got out of that color. So Goblin Javelineer if we really want goblins, or the Fireball,
Or another ogre.
or another ogre.
We are kind of lagging in fours.
Okay. Ooh, the Painter's pretty good with all of our treasure. Is it worth a slash? Well, it's only really the ogre that's treasuring us.
Right. Yeah.
So probably it makes its own treasure. It's either that or I think the Delver's Torch. I just go with Delver's Torch
Yeah.
here.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. I didn't take the Fireball here.
Yeah. We were hurting for 2 drops. The Armory Veteran's fine, but I think we're.
Yeah, but the mana, yeah, it's not that good.
Yeah.
I'd much rather just put it on the Dwarfhold Champion or the Steadfast for my 2 drops.
Yeah.
Probably the Barbarian here, right?
Yeah. I like the Barbarian a lot.
Yeah, he does a job. We can cut Gloomstalker while we're looking at it. Bad in our deck. Man, the Knoll one's in green. The Knoll was very good, but we're
Yeah,
not gonna slash it. We can just take your ambush on the road, I guess. I mean, yeah, it's gonna head right to the sideboard.
yep. Whoever is in green keeps getting hooked up.
Um, Divine Smite's probably not playable, right?
Yeah, it's a sideboard card, which of course is not
We're not
particularly
even.
relevant. I'm not going to play leather armor without more of the equipment stuff, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll just pretend that we have a sideboard.
You find some prisoners. You said that's overperformed.
Yeah, that or if we,
How much? We are critical mass of equipment. Great Axe is too tough without Bruner, so just you find some prisoners or Paladin Shield
oh,
maybe, but Wish so you get the rare.
yeah,
Oh wow, the Javelineer and the Fireball. Well, Javelineer. I mean, I don't know either one.
yeah, I'm just going to take the fireball. Oh,
Here's Javelineer.
get a javelin here anyway. Probably will cut it. Pick one of these things that I've never played.
So I mean, we could go to 16 lands and cut the dragon and the elemental, or we could go to 16 lands and YOLO on treasure because we have. But I don't think it's worth it.
Two
We have enough
others.
5 drops.
I mean, yeah, I not inconceivable to go to 16 and like I'd cut the elemental in that case.
I might cut the elemental anyway. I mean, it's okay, but like a lot of times by the time it hits, like it doesn't really. It's like killing a treasure that doesn't matter or something.
Uh, separate out creatures and such here. Basically, a creature. So I didn't read all the fighter classes. I know it gets an equipment, play it,
Mm-hmm.
makes
It's
equipping
cheaper to
cheaper.
equip,
Fine.
and then it's a goad. No, it's not an uber bomb, but if we want to like get on the ground with aggro, and we Goblin Morningstar is both, depending on how you look at it.
Yep.
But it's fetchable, I guess, for fighter class is the like
Yeah.
there's ample targets for fighter class. Goblin Morningstar being like a nice bridge. So
This
what's our goblin total at? Probably not high.
it's fine. Um,
Right, it's like 4 or 5.
yeah. I mean, the swarming goblins makes multiples and
Right. And
not.
it's +1/+0 for 2 mana. What's its pack tactics do? You put another one into play.
Yeah, attacking.
Yeah.
Yep.
And hasting, I forgot that gives it haste. So the plundering barbarian, probably gonna keep that. Um, boy, this is a tough cut. Do we
So for
cut one of the fireballs?
yeah, I think that's reasonable. We don't have a lot of removal, but 5 mana
What about you
removal.
find some prisoners? We already have an artifact
I
removal.
think that's also totally cuttable.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the question of what, if we want to stick with 17 lands or try it with
So
16.
we have the barbarian and the ogre that are ramping us, right? That's
Yep.
really it.
Yep.
Um, we have 1/6 drop
You
and
know,
4 or 5 drops.
the guy of Vecna, more lands is actually kind of decent.
Yeah, I think
Well,
this is fine. I mean, I would love to fit in that second fireball, but I don't really want to cut anything because it's
yeah,
often possible we're going to use feed our treasure to the Rust monster anyway.
right. I mean, our weakest equipment is the +2 maze, but
That's true. Um, we don't need 5 pieces of equipment. Probably. We don't have that great of synergies with it. We'll have a target for the fighter class in all likelihood.
yeah,
So we could cut the mace for the fireball.
maze for the fire. Probably nothing else that's out here.
Yeah.
And yeah, I want to do 10, 7 on mana just because, you
Yeah,
know.
we're pretty heavy.
Yep,
Okay. We have a few white two. We unfortunately our white is and two drops a lot,
it's true.
but yeah,
Yeah.
I think it makes sense. Okay.
All
Okay.
right.
Let's roll.
Let's see if
Well, if you get tired of hearing me, you just put on your headphones, and I'll be cut out of the picture.
but I could still hear you. It's the audience. They couldn't.
Hmm. That's true.
I mean, this way we get to listen to my dogs yell occasionally.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to me.
Mm-hmm. Start off with the eye.
Eye of Vecna?
Yeah. Because
Heck
they could
yeah.
always hit it. The dawn bringer is more like we prefer to actually kill something.
Right.
Um,
A decline.
I think we just dropped the Dawnbringer, right?
Yep.
Just gain the life. If they want to throw a creature at this guy, it's cool.
We got the
Next turn.
Dragon
Next
Fire Red
turn.
Dragon combo.
We probably just Dragon's Fire and Eye, right? This Eye seems pretty strong.
I mean, I enjoy drawing cards.
So the one thing to keep in mind is because we didn't kill it, they'll be able to sack it to the ghoul.
Yeah, well,
Okay, so the agent doesn't matter. They'll still sack it to the ghoul, but the ghoul's not doing anything.
I do think it's kind of a power move to unnecessarily.
Yeah, just be like, I'm not letting your spell resolve.
No, I mean, showing the red dragon to Dragon's Fire.
I'll just be like, this thing is coming.
Yeah, better be ready. It's the wrong move, but it is a power move.
Yeah. Okay, so they played some seriously good stuff here. We probably don't want to do it.
Yep,
Yeah. We'll probably put out the goblin.
yep. Goblin sounds good to me.
Because they are going to be getting some creature. Like, they'll probably attach that talisman to the ghoul and send it in, potentially.
Yeah, this talisman's really good.
Yeah,
Um,
I've had good luck with it in certain situations.
would be nice to.
Well, they didn't tap their mana to be able to attach the talisman, so joke's on them. Oh, no, it's okay. Never mind. I thought it's the Vorpal Sword. Huh. Seems like a bad move for them to do it this way.
Yeah, I would have put it on the ghoul.
Yeah. Because now they just. Probably not. So we probably just do Red Dragon because if we draw another land.
Yeah. Um, think about getting in with the swarming goblins first.
Yeah, that's fine. Walk through the dungeon. Because we could Eye of Vecna next turn and just cast a thing, depending on if we need the board presence or not. So we're gonna are we gonna trade with the red dragon?
Wow, that was aggro.
Yeah, I think I just trade. I mean, I don't love losing my basic guy, but they're running out of things to do.
Yeah. We got, like, we could just play plate armor and equip next round would be one.
Yeah, we've got gas, and they're okay. They got one more card in their hand, so okay. So we could just Delver's Torch, equip it, or we could go Planar Ally. We do Planar Ally, and the next turn we use the Eye, I guess.
Hmm.
We use Eye, then do like the Torch and the Champion to maybe send the Goblin in.
Yeah, I mean, playing the plate armor and equipping to put on more pressure because another.
Yeah, well, but in general, the mana is going to be more efficient if we can get the torch down first.
It's true. Oh, hello.
Okay.
See, that's just greedy.
No blocks, I guess. Because we can potentially bulk up the planar ally to trade.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do.
Plate armor's 3 to equip.
Yep.
And it has ward. So, I mean, it'll ward 1. Probably won't matter.
Yeah.
It's gonna have, if they draw a Grim Bounty, that's just game.
Right.
Short of that, they probably. Decline that
Thank you.
probably. Um, so he's got a clock. I mean, the attacks alone are gonna kill us.
Right. We have 2 attacks.
So we can play all 3 of these things. So we may just want to unload our hand. We want to swing in with the goblins and then unload our hand. Because like we might be able to just counter attack for a win if he doesn't leave creatures back. Right?
Yeah.
Because if we have enough artifacts, we can just like we'll be able to kill whatever he plays. Because like if he attacks with the ghoul, we block with the rust monster. If he sacrifices something, we just sacrifice the Eye of Vecna. Whatever he attacks with, we'll probably just have the Eye of Vecna as fodder to first strike it out of existence.
Yep.
He's gonna drain 2 here.
We can gain 1 life by venturing as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm hoping just to win.
Yeah, it's true. But if for some reason we needed to buy ourselves like 1 more
Yeah.
attack.
Right. Now they're gonna what? Put a 1/1 out. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So then we are probably looking at um, getting ourselves another light. Oh, we can blow it up. There we go. Do we want to? We want to wait to. Well,
We want to wait till post combat, yeah.
so do we swing in with the Delver's Torch on something on like the Dwarfold champion?
Yeah, so this is 3, 5, 8. So
Can't we do all of it because the plate armor's 1 cheaper now?
that's including that. So this is 2, 5, 8 total. We have
So
7.
1 short.
Yeah.
All right. So we probably put on the torch, right?
Yeah. Torch on champion.
Dwarfold. Yeah. It's gonna buff him up quite a bit, or her, or whatever, and then we swing, we gain a life.
Yeah, and the goblins.
Yeah. We'll have 3 bodies.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
Life. I mean, they could. I'd probably jump the Dwarfold, then sack to get the Cephalogal Girl to trade, maybe, because he's thinking that he's gonna. Okay. He can't swing with multiple people and get the life drain, but we're gonna take away that option anyway.
Right. Smashy, smashy.
Mm-hmm. And we'll have to block everything, because we'll have to block the ghouls at the least.
Yeah.
Because either of them get through and it's game. So like a magic missile he could win right here.
Yeah, like.
Or like a meteor swarm.
Okay.
We just block the ghouls. And we take 1.
Wait, kill you on the crackback. Yeah. Close. I mean, we did do like 8 damage to ourselves with the Eye of Vecna, but, you know.
Those 4 cards were worth it. First pick, pack one, pick one.
Boom. The funniest combo I've seen so far is a Blink Dog with a Hand of Vecna.
Because
Uh,
it just,
well, I mean, it's good in this because, you know, double strike with,
yeah.
but just the idea of it's in D&D.
Yeah, just having like a blink of a paw. This is a good hand.
Yep.
I guess all things being equal, turn 3 be Valor Singer. Oh, looks like someone plans on having some artifacts, but not for long. If they drop the plate armor, do we just bash the Valor with an Ingenious Smith here?
I think so.
Yeah.
Once again, have the got a good power move.
And then, do we play the Valor Singer so they don't know that we can blow up the plate armor? I think
Yep.
that's better, yeah. Does more damage. Um, let them play around thinking they have the plate armor. Would we drop our own plate armor next turn?
Wow, aggro.
I guess I would just swing in. Like, their guy's worse. Our guy's better, worse than their guy.
Yeah, offer the trade there.
Now I probably would drop the Barbarian. Sorry, buddy.
Also, we've got decent 2+3 next turn.
Mm-hmm. I mean, next turn, if he leaves a blocker up, we'd probably send in the Barbarian. They won't leave a blocker up now, though.
Oh, I see. They're rushing for
The Atropal?
finishing a dungeon.
Yeah.
I think we just take the damage.
Yeah, I think we just. Yeah, we definitely take the damage.
Instead of discarding one of these.
I think we play the Goblins, actually, and swing in with the other stuff.
Oh. Yeah, because this guy wants you to have finished a dungeon.
But does he have a 3 or less?
Oh, that playbill we smashed, right?
Is it a creature?
Oh, creature. Got it.
I mean, let's finish the dungeon, but we don't know why. Well, I mean, he'll get the Atropal, I guess.
Yeah.
Good.
The Attribel certainly some reward in some ways. Treasure Vault.
We could plate mail something and attack.
Kind of like that because it might just make the Red Dragon be lethal.
Yeah. Put it on the Goblin. Is it +3/+3?
+3/+3.
Put it on the token. Or do you want to make it so? No, you're right. The Barbarian, so it'll win.
Yeah.
Treasures, whatever is terrible. That vault land.
Alright. So usually when I first get to diamonds, my win rating plummets, but I guess it's because I only have one head at the time.
Yeah, 2 heads are better than 1.
Yeah.
That's what we've mostly indicated.
It's true. 2 heads in diamond are shinier than platinum.
Mm-hmm. Isaac's watching. Hi, Isaac. Look at that. All right. So again, being aggro seems good. It just isn't always open.
Right. Yeah, what I like about this format is that the aggro isn't always just like curve out and smash with efficient threats.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little more work usually.
Yeah. Yeah, we keep this. I mean, it's not like, you know, we're not
It's,
like using our mana to threaten that efficiently, but whatever. I think we still play this.
you know,
For nothing.
cure
Draw
wounds.
the Eye of Vecna. Oh. Oh, I see you.
Classic Eye of Vecna off.
Man, between the Dawnbringer Cleric with the Delver's Torch, you can't hide that kind of combo. We probably play the Ogre, though, all things
Yeah.
being equal.
They had to discard a hand size.
What? Buddy? Okay. I mean, maybe they just are flooded.
It could be. I admire their style no matter what. They play a thing, we probably just fireball it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
So I think we Eye of Vecna and equip.
You don't want to play our ally?
Um, I mean, we're up in life and we're down on cards.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I can be persuaded either way. But like, he's likely to hurt himself, and we can probably get ahead of it. Do we want to do two annihilation?
It is kind of tempting with the Eye
We
of
have that
Vecna.
land we don't need. He can discard the cards pretty easily.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm worried about.
Yeah, yeah. We can be conservative. Ooh, yeah, keep that sucker.
Yeah.
I mean, he's missing some land. We went first.
Yeah.
We have 6 lands, so probably do line, right? We have treasure. I
We have a
guess.
treasure. We can double spell pretty well here.
Yeah.
Just
So
fireball.
fireball and steadfast.
Yep. The goblin.
Probably goblin, yeah. Then steadfast.
And Paladin. Come on, you know you want to pay 2 life. I didn't go for it.
The flavor, the legendary rule being gone is just so painful. I think we do it here?
I think so.
Yeah, we probably hit a land or a spell.
We couldn't attack through this white dragon anyway.
Yeah. So we get the planar ally up, and then we can switch equipment next turn. I mean, like, he's in a bad position because we can keep Eye of Vecna, and the torch will let us like trade, get value off the dungeon run.
Get a counter or drain.
Yeah, probably put a counter on the planar ally so
Yeah.
we actually could win.
If they've got removal for the ally.
He's got interesting moves.
Not.
Probably not a bad one. But we could just do the steadfast same plan.
Right.
Eye of Vecna, Delver's Torch on the steadfast, becomes a 4/4. He trades, we gain life, etc.
Depending if there's a follow up here, you may just want to jam all, in fact.
Yeah, because then you get 2 dungeon actually.
Mm-hmm.
Would that let us draw a card?
Yep.
At the end. Oh yeah, he's got field totally down. So let's pay. Good thing we're drawing off Vecna because we are flooded.
Yep.
So put the torch on the paladin, and I guess we leave the mana up, right? Because we could draw into something we want to play.
Yeah.
And we put the token on the paladin. We draw a card. I think we need one. Okay. Tough spot to be in. Especially now we have trample.
Boom.
Ooh, critical goblin. My
Come on.
Draw the
I,
card. Do it.
go out on your own terms, or Vecna's terms.
I definitely like to see random streamers get like access where it's like I know there'd be some problems with fairness, but it'd be like okay, you're gonna pick the first. You're gonna get all the Vecna cards in each of the three packs, and you're gonna try to build a deck that does it and limited. You know, I mean, it
Right,
wouldn't
right.
be fair competitively to the players they're playing potentially, but it would be interesting. Or
Mm-hmm.
they could just like give you something afterwards and not tell you. We definitely want to draw since we have plenty of mana. Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
What we at? Uh, okay. So, do we put the Morning Star on the Paladin and swing it with everything?
I think so.
We can life drain.
Tomb of Annihilation.
Dude, we love dungeons. I don't think he realized that was a thing.
Yeah, I hadn't done the math, but might have just been dead regardless.
Unless he had a card in hand, he was dead at that point. Because with the changing the Goblin equipment meant we were going to trample over one no matter what
Right.
in his best case scenario. Yeah, he wasn't waiting for a board wipe, Isaac, I guess. But I don't know what he was. Maybe he
There's
just didn't realize the dungeon was going to do it.
there's really no board wipes here that like Sphere of Annihilation takes a turn to pop off.
I triple cast Meteor Swarm earlier today.
Oh yeah, Meteor Swarm is it could be considered a one-sided board wipe.
I guess there really isn't a board wipe, huh? Fear of Annihilation is bad anyway, unfortunately.
Yeah, there are some decks that can do okay with it, but generally it's just too awkward.
Yikes. I still think we keep. I don't know. I just don't send back two landers, but maybe I'm an idiot.
No, I tend to be with you there. So you never didn't have it.
We always draw our dragon and dragonfire together, though. That's quality. Do we care? I don't know. I guess we don't love them getting treasure, but
Yeah.
we also don't have. We could play plate armor.
Next turn we get the ogre down.
Yeah.
It's like one treasure.
Mm-hmm. What you gonna do, brother?
Better.
Do the ogre. We could actually, if he attacks with the skeleton, we could do the dragon. The ogre gets in there, but otherwise we could just equip the plate armor. I wouldn't necessarily. Well, black doesn't actually have good instant speed removal this set, so like we're
Right.
not gonna die to a failure to equip unless he has. No, I think we'll be okay doing what he does here. Precipitous drop. I don't know. Nope.
New blocks. Huh.
Interesting. I would not have done that if I
Me
were them.
neither.
Not at all. So now we're gonna get 1 to 3 treasure. Um, we could Dragon's Fire and Fireball.
We might end up just dropping the red dragon.
Yeah, I think I would probably just drop the red dragon here.
Oh, a 6.
Yeah, we'll use a treasure. Yeah, just red dragon's good.
I think Arena defaults to like your minimus uh, treasure being used over top of your like generic treasures, but we've got enchantment removal.
Yeah. No, I don't think we want to do. Yeah, that's fine. We have two. I mean, yeah, with the dragon's fire here too. Okay. Oh, okay. So
Attack both.
So we yeah attack with both. Or do we want to clear out blockers so they hit?
Yeah, I think
Because
if
with yeah, I guess we're not really a threat. We can always if they want to crack back with them, we can always deal with it then.
well, then they might try
Um,
some kind of double blocks or something, and then
yeah, and then we can do something. Okay.
uh,
So we probably want to Dragon's Fire the Gloomstalker, right?
is that just a no? I see. It subtracts one from
Yeah. So yeah,
the
it is
toughness.
basically acting as a combat trick.
Yeah,
And just leave up the other stuff. I mean, we could cast all of it, I guess, if we were so inclined. But
right.
I don't know. Warlock class is good. They just take the card off it.
Yeah, drain us for one.
But it's just a damage, it's not a drain.
Right, right.
Now, do we want to leave? I think we may want to kill something if they leave everything back.
I think they're gonna attack with skeletons.
I might just kill it.
Yeah.
I just do the fireball.
Fireball.
So much mana. And this will also like do extra damage to them.
Because of course I was gonna roll that eye.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just
No, we just kill the hawk and we win.
yep.
We may as well just do it now, right?
Sure. I will decline.
Ooh, that's cocky. The dragon's out.
The red dragon will not deign to breathe fire.
It's just like the generic dragon's fire.
I did have fun.
I always have fun when I win. They probably are like, we've noticed that people don't have fun when they lose.
Yeah, the statistics are so weird when that pops up. There have been games though where I've won, but it's just been like such a grindy slog where I said no. Like the thing that tilts me probably the most about playing an arena is when it's somebody who's extremely slow and then they eke out a win anyway. And it just like takes so long.
You spend your time just like watching their timer tick down.
Yeah. And it's fine like if I win, and but
Before they time out.
yeah.
Yikes.
Got 10 mountains.
Yeah. And we go second. I mean,
Oh yeah, that's true.
but again, these are the games where I'm getting stuck on two lands. But
Yeah.
will not be. Okay, we're going to get stuck on no mountains, I guess. Green white, I think, is very good if it has the stuff.
Right.
Actually. Eye of Vecna. Because we desperately need a mountain, don't we?
I'm down. How about or their 5-drop?
Well, we have most of them. There's not many left.
Nope. Alright.
Okay. Here we go. So if we take the Eye of Vecna, we won't be able to cast one of these spells. But if we don't get a mountain, we won't be able to cast one of these spells. So we probably just take the Eye of Vecna. Right? It's more conservative, I think, to take the Eye of Vecna here because you're less likely to be totally off your game. I think we take that, right?
I think we block because we're not racing the life gain deck.
That's true. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Also, could use the life.
I guess we could. Well, yeah, we don't have.
I mean, if we spike a mountain, obviously that's the best. We could also spike some white card.
We won't. We don't. We have to choose before we draw our first card, don't we?
We do. That's what I'm saying without paying.
I feel like we can survive. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Doing it.
Okay.
So that's
So,
four.
how many cards left in our deck? Like 28 or something?
27. We
We have
have
10 mountains.
10 mountains, 3 plains remaining.
So the plains do us no good. So it's like a 40% chance of drawing a mountain. We could, if yeah, I think we pay because we could cast something off 3 lands if we get a mountain. We can cast the barbarian or the rust monster off
All
of 3 lands.
right.
Whereas if we don't hit a mountain, we just probably lose. Uh, uh. Oh man, we were at 25 cards. Yeah,
10 out of 25 being mountains.
that's brutal. That's brutal.
That's Magic the Gathering.
Yes, that is true. Okay, always finding a new way to lose, right?
I mean, that's pretty much the way to lose in Magic. The primary way.
Well, I mean, like drawing to a round and not. I mean, like
Oh, sure.
one way howling mine. However you
Right,
want to
right.
look at that. So I mean, we were definitely right to be trying to draw because like not
Yeah.
hitting mountains was like going to be devastating.
I don't know if you saw that last turn that they did either, but like instead of attacking us for like 4 or 5 that turn, they just like used that thing's ability to bore more lands into play and gained life with the Inspiring Bard.
Right, they have the life gain deck, no payoffs.
Well, but what I mean is they could have easily have like
Yes, just attacked us.
yeah brought us down to like
Destroyed.
10 or whatever, and
I don't know. Maybe they were bad enough we could have won. All right, we'll keep
yeah.
this. We've got 3 castables. I don't even know what to do with myself.
Oh,
4 castables.
fighter class.
I forgot all about you. I guess
Yep.
we'll probably drop the paladin. Well, probably the morning star. I don't
Warning
think it's
charge
gonna
like
patch.
50-50 to be able to.
Do you want to do the dwarful champion just to protect?
So what we could do is drop the paladin, not block this thing, and then put down the rust monster.
Yeah, that's true.
So it just blocks that thing unless
Yeah,
they bump it up.
be my guest to pump it up.
Not even bring the trade. Fine with me. Don't need to do
Move
it.
into pack tactics. They got 5 manas. Huh. Wonders never cease. Maybe we play the Morning Star so we have something for Rust Monster in case something bigger comes out. Or do we play the Dwarfold Champion?
I kind of want to play the other rust monster.
Okay.
Which makes me want to get in with this one.
Eh. No, I think we can just do Rust Monster on defense so we always have a. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to be able to flip the switch yet.
Sure.
Since we're not going to draw our next land for a little while. Oh, good thing we didn't play that Morning Star. Okay. Valor Singer, we could send in the Rust Monster. But, I mean, I don't know, actually. Because they can still double block. We don't even want to bother.
Okay. Hold off for
Well,
now.
I mean, after we play the Morning Star, it gets a lot dicier for them.
Ew.
Oh, no. They don't have a good attack. Okay. We're cooking with gas. 4 lands. Um, so Old Nullbone's going to give them 7 treasure next turn.
Also, just a 7/7 flyer.
Yeah, yeah. So they're going to cast their rest of their hand and hit us for 7. Um, equipment. We don't have really equipment that's going to matter here. Um, could do Morningstar and Fighter Class.
Yeah. Get the plate mail.
Yeah, we get the plate mail. The Rust Monster and plate mail would be poetic. It just eat its own armor for no good reason.
Right. Can't trust it.
Okay, here comes 7 Treasure.
Seems good.
Okay. Another life gain, no payoffs. Okay. Okay. Alright. Hmm. We don't really have a way to stop this dragon. It's just gonna kill us. We don't have a way to draw cards. I guess we just clog up the ground because it'll buy us another turn before the dragon kills us. Right?
Yeah, I mean, we could.
I mean, the Steadfast Paladin could actually give us another turn.
Right. So, 2 drops.
Yeah. And if they don't swing in and No Old Bones takes us down to 6, we'll just have to send in the Steadfast Paladin however we can. I mean, if we get another land, we could actually equip the plate armor to it.
Right.
Because it'll be 1 cheaper.
So much mana.
Oh, yeah. If they had another dragon, they could do a 20 damage shot on us pretty soon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Negative. I guess we play the Plundering Barbarian and then the plate armor, and we send in the Steadfast Paladin and not die. It's that sweet 3 life.
What we got?
You should probably block us. Plundering Barbarian 5. Okay. That's the game. 1 more mana, we could have firebolted. That would have been nice.
And then it's. Oh.
Could have possibly killed us, but
Right.
also could have stopped that spell.
Right. We're on the 4 winds line.
Gosh, so much tension. So much tension. Okay. Eye of Vecna plan.
Done.
Well, I mean, we'll drop it, but we probably play Valor Singer and stuff first.
Yep. Oh, we get a card from it when we play it, which is nice.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I don't know what to do myself here.
Lands and spells in this economy.
So unless they play a target, we would probably be thinking Valor Singer.
Yep.
We could do Plundering Barbarian if we were extremely interested in ramping, but I don't think
Doesn't seem that way.
no. Unless they play an artifact, our Valor Singer can attack through their Rust Monster. Yeah, it'd be a very bad block for him. Decline, probably. Okay. I guess we wouldn't attack, though.
Yeah.
Take a treasure. No, Eye of Vecna, no!
Don't smash it, Throg.
So I guess we're thinking Planar Ally next.
Yeah. Ally.
So we can potentially Eye of Vecna and Swarming Goblins next turn with the treasure. We may not have the life to do it. I think we may still want to. It's tough. Yeah, I guess we can gain a life. Or we keep when we. Alright.
Not bad.
Yeah, probably was a good move. I mean, they could still get us, but like we have to at some point get on board. I guess we send the barbarian in. Yeah.
Yeah, there's.
I mean, if they kill the swarming goblin, then it's chump block. So we probably play the red dragon here.
Fine.
That unless we want to die. Yeah, we have to play the dragon actually.
Yep.
So they have flying removal. We do lose. We could send in the swarming goblins, but probably not.
Yeah.
Because if they have like a shitty piece of removal, we need all 4 blockers. Okay, that's game.
Yep. We didn't draw any of our removal.
No, they drew plenty of theirs. So 2 ends are not better than 1. It started off very strong. That's super sad.
Sad but true.
Sad but true. Do you want to do a draft together, and then you can pilot it on your own and report back?
Sounds good.
All right. I just like doing those because I would have taken Eye of Vecna, so it helped me reevaluate that card. Yes, spend your precious.
My gems. I just made 1,400.
I mean, that's the thing is that if I get 3 or 4 wins, even if it's like a disappointing run for the strength of the deck, it's like I really can't be that upset.
Yeah, four wins I consider breaking even because
Yes,
once everything comes out.
it is, and even 3, like you lose a little bit, but like
Yeah.
if that's your floor, you're doing fine. And unfortunately, it's not always your floor.
I don't know if you saw, but there was a deal before the set came out. It was like 5 draft tokens or something in a sealed.
What? I didn't see that. Okay,
Yeah.
Cape Regent's just bona fide one of the best cards in the set. 4/4 flying ward. They discard a card to target it, and then you get counted and it deals damage to the player. So we're definitely gonna do that.
Yep.
And Dragon's Fire is the likely next card out of the pack.
Yep.
What's the deal that was there?
It was like $50 for 4 or 5 draft tokens, sealed token, and the mastery pass.
But it didn't seem as good as just buying gems if all you care about is drafting.
Well, I think it's like I did the numbers, but I could have done them poorly. But it seemed like it was worth it because it also included the mastery pass. So like,
Oh, yeah, I guess if 50, it's like, is it 10,000 gems worth of stuff, I guess. Having the Eye Tyrant, that's the land, right?
yeah,
It's pretty good. It's in the color we're already in.
yeah,
And, I mean, the Battlecry Goblin's probably the next best card.
yeah.
Right? But it's probably not better enough than the Hive to, like, get out of the color.
Plus, tiebreaker for me is rares, of course. It's classic rare drafting.
Precipitous Drop.
Purple Worm's really good.
Purple Worm is really good. I haven't had success with Green Black, but
Yeah, I don't love green black.
Precipitous Drop is very solid common, but Purple Worm's probably slightly better. I like staying open. I don't know if it serves me well, but
Yeah, I'm down with that.
ooh, another Battlecry Goblin. I mean, the Ghoul or the Goblin. Yeah, I mean the red seems to be coming. I
Yeah,
think it'll probably be cut off next pack,
probably.
but
Like these are so replaceable.
yeah, yeah, I think yeah. The fire. If you're in red, the Fireball, I guess. If
Yeah,
you're not,
like
Ray
this
of
is probably the
Frost.
best combat trick in the set.
Yeah,
And Ray of Frost, fine.
yeah. I mean, the Fireball not commit to anything but black. I'd probably take the temple here.
Really?
Well, maybe Ray of Frost. I don't know. Ray of Frost's duplicates is kind of hard because like it doesn't tap non-red stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Half Elf Monk. Do I really want to speculate on three colors? Shock of Grasp is bad. I don't know.
I'm
I'm
sold for a.
scared. I like fixing because I get scared.
Yep. Planar Allies probably the best card in this pack.
Science Digi is decent.
Yeah.
But Planar Ally is probably the best card in the pack. I agree. You speculate. Here we are. Still looking for a second color. I'd probably take the Fate's Reversal because none of these other cards are knocking my socks off. You know you're gonna play it.
Yep.
Ooh, that gold card being there is really good, but three colors is tough.
To do it.
All right,
Doing
so
it.
we're probably cutting red. We're gonna try to do like Esper Dungeon, which is like a thing. Check for traps.
Go with a check for
We're gonna stay
traps.
heavy black. Yeah, Clever Conjurer can kind of be fixing.
Yeah.
Not fixing.
It's an okay card.
I never quite play it. I'm not against it though.
I had one deck where I had like 3 or 4 dragons, like 2 rare dragons and 2 uncommon dragons, so I just like loaded up on those as like really bad ramp.
Mm-hmm. I take the gas probably.
Sure. Maybe the blue one would have been better because it ventures,
Is
but
it dungeon?
yeah,
Yeah,
it's fine.
That card is so hard to get home because there's so many things that just like it can't kill anything.
Yeah,
It's like even like a 1/3, it just bounces against. Like I've very
right.
rarely seen it connect. I guess the double for sure.
Right into the board. Ha!
Ugh, such a good card as well. The Painter's a really good card.
Yeah,
Priest is a really good card.
if I was dipping into another color, it'd be Ranger. Um,
Do you want to do the Priest because it's like
that's
divination is fixing?
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That hurts to pass that Ranger class, but
Yeah, we're just like too extended. Power word kill.
Howard Kill.
Yep, do it.
Some stuff that could wheel.
Containment, the Evolving Wilds. I mean, this pack has plenty for us.
Yeah.
But what's our mana symbols look like right now? We're still mostly black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be surprised if it was primarily black white.
Ooh, and we've got the Baldur's Gate guy.
Yeah.
We got the Yuan-Ti Fangblade. Cave of the Frost Dragon. It's pretty good though. We would need white sources to do something with it. And it's a rare.
Don't have any of the cards that need to connect yet. Otherwise, I'd probably try to steer towards the bridal guy, but I feel like in a vacuum. Just,
I take yeah. Yeah. So using Cave, yeah.
yeah.
Precipitous Drop?
Yep. Actually, I don't mind the dungeon crawler, but
No, I don't either.
I'd rather load up on these first.
We're not super speed running the dungeon at the moment, though. Do we have a lot of 2 mana spells? I mean, or
It's like
how
all
many?
removal and utility spells it too.
The Horde Robber, it could fix us. It could provide us some staying power. We don't want to get run over. It's definitely not the best card here, but it might be just what the deck wants right now.
Yeah. I don't hate the Moonbliss Cleric either.
No, I don't either. I mean, if we got out of blue, then I would be in on that.
Yeah,
Or
let's do it.
we can probably get Horde Robber later. Temple of the Dragon Queen, or Priest of Ancient Lore.
Yeah, I think it's gotta be
Yeah,
Priest.
Priest. Yeah.
Fangblade or Veteran Dungeoneer. I mean, this is just a free venture.
Mm-hmm. Fangblade can venture too, and it holds the ground, and it's in the. We want to be like
Yeah,
primarily in black.
yeah, that's true.
Steadfast,
Take a
yeah.
Paladin.
Wow.
Another
Late
one.
late planer allies too.
Yeah.
I mean, it maybe we cut blue, or we just truly evolving wilds for sure. Maybe we just a blue splash because white seems very available, and we're not gonna play either of those. But yeah,
Yeah,
I would
I
I
would.
would I would see us cutting potentially cutting Ray of Frost right now.
Yeah, I think that's
Another
definitely.
turn. Yeah. Okay, so we're basically we may be splashing for Hama Pashar, and we're black white. Hama Pashar makes you change your stuff though, because like scrying can be like a complete. Oh wow, that's a really good last pick. Oh, that's
Hmm.
very strong. But
Hmm.
so is White Dragon, and we don't have
Yeah.
to go. We don't have to go another color that we're trying to screw around with.
Certainly less greedy.
Yeah.
Fine.
Well, we could. If we cut blue, we could have done it, I guess. But oh well, sure, another White Dragon. Sorcerer class is pretty hard to make work.
I haven't
The
tried it.
Skullport Merchant is definitely the best card here.
Yeah.
Oh wow, Black Dragon as well, and Grim Bounty. I might take Grim Bounty,
I think
honestly.
so.
Black Dragon's very strong, but we don't have. Well, actually, we do have, but I could always use more.
Yeah.
So we're thinking
Actually,
of probably wanting one island, probably, and
yeah.
then the treasure,
Because there's
and
Evolving
the
Wilds.
Evolving Wilds treasure and the dragon thing. That's three land sources, and we have a few treasure sources.
Oh man, this deck can actually like have this come into play untapped. It's a
Yeah,
dream.
yeah. And we have two of the man lands. This deck, and don't we have perhaps one of the five best cards in the set? So
Well, there is that. Uh, uh.
just get another Hama Prasar.
You know when to splash Tiamat?
Hey, we have enough dragons. We have what? Oh no, we didn't take the black dragon.
Right.
I thought
And
we had.
you have to pick ones with different names, so like couldn't even get
Yeah,
both white dragons.
yeah. Probably
Anyway.
Hama Prasar. Hopefully, see a few more dungeon enablers.
Yeah, as you said, we're not turboing dungeons, but there's a decent amount.
Delver's Torch. Spoke too soon. We have some repeatable dungeon stuff, and we have some one-offs. Oh, another Skullport Merchant? Or is Navi Ogre? Skullport Merchant's so much better, though.
Yeah,
It's got more treasures for us to fix things.
take,
Portable Hole.
take a portable hull.
It basically, the fact it can snipe all the classes just makes it
Yeah.
extremely good. Especially if they, like, investing to get the three Evolving Wilds. Okay. Wow. Love it.
I probably could have played that a cool
Right.
dragon.
Yeah. I love it's adult Gold Dragon, not Gold Dragon. It's because it's like a Monster Manual entry.
Right.
Hexblade.
Could maybe play that.
Yeah.
Maybe play Horde
We
Robber.
talked about.
Get rid of Ghast. Well, get rid of this thing.
I guess we don't really have. Well, you could get our precipitous
You
drops
got the precipitous drops, yeah.
and the portable holes an artifact, isn't it?
Yep.
Um,
Also, I very much like the idea of like in a D&D game being like, hey, your fighter class goes into this portable hole now.
that's how my life goes in general.
Mm,
We'd probably run one less island, I would think.
Right. Well, let me figure out the other
Yeah.
words here too.
Um. Hmm. The Horrid Robber we probably don't need at this point. We're fixing is
Yeah.
pretty good. And Clattery Skeleton is probably the worst card here, but it's also like in a place on our curve where we're pretty light.
Yeah. And it does the dungeon thing pretty fairly reliably.
Yeah. So we have repeatable dungeon effects, two planar allies, one Yuan-Ti Fang Blade. So we have three repeatable, and Delver's Forge, four repeatable dungeons. And then we have Fate's Reversal, two Precipitous Drops, and the Clattering Skeleton. So we have 4 and 4. So that's actually pretty aggressive, and Hama Pashar is really going to pay off, I think.
Hmm.
You could do the. I think you could maybe try a Mad Mage, because like I had someone actually do like the best dungeon deck I'd ever seen, and they Hama Pashar Temple Mad Mage and drew 6,
Yeah.
cast 2.
Yeah, I've done that.
I was like, oh, okay.
Extremely satisfying.
Man,
Uh,
I don't know. I don't know what I would cut. Factor traps maybe.
yeah, that's actually.
You've got removal and you got portable hole, so you can take care of almost everything. It's
Yeah,
not a bad card by any stretch of the imagination, but like,
I think that's fair.
okay. Well, you have to tell me how you do and how you decide to score it.
Yep. Right.
All right, so we've learned that two heads are not better than one. Very depressing.
But maybe this particular draft will redeem it between,
Yeah,
yeah, the
that's true.
0.75 or 1.5 heads, I guess you could say.
Yeah, 1.5. I think head drafts half the battle, so 1.5 heads may be better than 1 and 2.
Yep.
All right, so I'm Dennis,
And I'm Dave.
and we might be